Welcome, I'm Jonathan, and today I'm going to talk to you about holistic alchemy and how you can apply this to your life and what it entails to being doing holistic alchemy and what the benefits are and in general the principles about uh, holistic alchemy and also how working with a healer and a guide in holistic alchemy, how this can benefit you compared to working alone, and also in general, uh, how to apply it to your life. So, holistic alchemy is a approach to personal transformation and healing, and that that encompasses all aspects of the human experience: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. By acknowledging the interconnected nature of these dimensions, holistic alchemy seeks to promote overall well being and balance and harmony with the individual. So, we're gonna explore more of the concept of holistic alchemy and how you can apply it to your journey and personal growth and healing. So, what is holistic alchemy? Holistic alchemy is the understanding that true information and healing must address the whole person, and that includes the body, mind, emotion, and spirit. By weighing together and by weaving this together and practicing the modalities from both ancient wisdom traditions and modern science. When I say ancient wisdom, I talk more about like the esoteric way of seeing spiritual and holistic alchemy. And we and holistic alchemy aims to create a approach to self-improvement and well-being. And now I'm going to talk to you a little bit more of the core principles of holistic alchemy. And then I'll tell you about the interconnectedness, like I said earlier, about how we got these bodies, the emotional body, the mental body, the spiritual body, and of course the physical body. And we got to see the wholeness of these and how they are vibrating and connected with each other, and see if they are aligned in a balance. And this is also what creates your feelings and your well-being. So this is very important when it comes to being in a being where you feel that you are whole. That this is why this balance between all these bodies are so important. And then you can of course use methods of going into balance when you're out of balance. And of course it's also very important to see when you're out of balance and be aware of it, and when this happens to you, and see what part of your being is unaligned with the balance, and then working directly on that so you can create this balance and be in a more peaceful state of being. And also the self-awareness part is like I said, just being aware of all this, and also being aware of who you are. Like then I'm like talking about this person, but I'm talking about the whole you, the awareness of what you really are, not what you've been told about being, oh, I'm only this body, so that's why I believe that. I'm talking about the wholeness of what you really are. And this also is, if you are not sure what I mean about this, I am talking directly to the part of the being of you that is wanting this awakening to happen, where actually this is, then you can, or where this is, where you can see this is the truth, as the truth. So, and that's also a big part of the alchemical process of turning your, shedding the layers of illusion and going into your heart, where the gold can luminous out, and you can be what you really are, your true self. And and when you know this self, you can start integrating all the aspects of what the self really wants as the higher self, not as the lower self or the ego. And this will happen also very organically as you move up into a vibration when you're working with holistic alchemy. And this would create a massive transformation for you, and you will become much more whole and have much more inner peace and love around you and love for yourself. So this is one of the core one of the core principles of holistic alchemy. And when you go through this process, it's a very, you will have a very enhanced well-being, and a lot of things will happen organically, like you will improve your physical health, mental clarity, emotional resilience, and of course a much stronger spiritual connection. And you will also, your awareness will expand as well. You will start to understand what the true self are, or what the true self is, and what all the aspects of the true self are. So yes, this is a very self realization process. So and of course, with all this also comes empowerment, because you know what is the false or the ego self, or the lower vibrating aspects, like fear, or things that are or negative thoughts that are pushing you into the wrong direction. And you will know what is by higher love, and what is closer to source, and what is that pure love from coming from source. And you will be guided that way instead, because you will know that you will start shifting and eating more of those apples, compared to those apples on the other side that it's very sour and not that good. So and this is also when you will start to see yourself going into destructive patterns, and what is the patterns that will lift you up. And this will cultivate a lot of balance and harmony, and you will feel this sense of inner peace and contentment, and you will find a lot of purpose and meaning through this approach, when working with yourself and working with healing yourself, and then understanding who the true self really are. And when you also go up into those higher vibrations, you will feel like you can do everything. You are your own creator. You creating by just letting go and surrendering into the energies and not judging anything from the external. Like when you see something, you're not gonna judge it by saying, oh no, I hate that, oh why me. You are gonna be more like, oh, this is a part of my journey, this is a part of the movie I'm seeing, and okay, let's see what's up now, without being so stuck in your body, and just being more being more relaxed by just watching whatever's going on in front of you. And that will also not drag you into a lower vibration while making like a negative thing that is negative from the ego's perspective, but from the higher mind it's just like another thing, or it's just a part of life. It's the external. It's you will see to just love that as well, because you know that this is what you're gonna go through next, and it's probably a purpose of why you're going through this. So, and when you do that, you will also release. You will just trust, give your full trust in source and in God, and just letting yourself go into whatever comes next. And that I'll tell you guys that is just an amazing way to live your life, because then there's so much love around you. You are like fulfilled, you are full from the inside, and you don't need any external stuff or people or blah blah blah. You just feel good from within, and everything around you comes to you. It's like the universe or God just says like, oh yes, you don't need it, oh yeah, you should have it anyway. But when it's from the ego, when I say I need this, and then the God says no, but you don't need that, my little child. You are not ready for that, and then you get more and more needy, and you will go into a lower vibration. But by not being that needy, it's like opening up for the energies. Like for example, this happens often when probably a lot of you have been in a relationship or been dating a person, and then it's you feel very attracted to that person, and you want that person so bad, and that actually creates more resistance in the energies. And compared to if you are like, I like that person, yeah, she's okay, then she can get very, or he can get very needy or wanting you more, because you just like, I'm okay with that, whatever's gonna happen. And this is also with the energies of life. So, and this is what you will start seeing and navigating from when doing holistic alchemy and going within and working with the layers of illusion from that you have been programmed, and you have been indoctrinated from being from your birth. And it's a very divine working with holistic alchemy, as you will also see when you start working with it. But of course it can also be a lot of, since you have to go into your shadow aspects and vulnerabilities and so on, you will feel probably go through a lot of emotion, and you will feel very, because you have to go down to the basement and just rip off the roots and forever whatever of the that's are at that level, and that are really needed to actually being processed, and then you have to process it with seeing it with love, not by like attacking it, because then it will just, it's like it's gonna go even bigger. So it's very important how you approach your shadow aspects and how you go into your vulnerabilities. But when you meet everything with love and you can see it for what it is and why it's there, then you can also start transmuting it, and this will make you so much more at ease and so much more, yeah, fulfilled in your life. So and of course, working with a healer or a guide or a coach like myself, you can you will have much more overview of what is for you. And as with everything, there is no one size fits all. There is always a personalized journey, uh, because this is the journey you have to go through uh, to transmute your karma and transmute your lower vibrations of self. And this is maybe, yeah, it can be hard in the beginning if you're not sure what patterns that are uh, moving you forward and what patterns that are actually you are in resistance of. So, and this is where I will use my guides, and they will work with me as I work with you, and we will map up good structure and establish great tools and other modalities to support your personal growth and healing. And I will also personalize meditations or self-hypnosis for you if that's needed. And yeah, in general, just offer you insights and of course emotional support. As I told you, it can be hard, so it's nice to have like someone pushing you a little bit and making things a little bit easier, because I've been through this journey myself, and I know what usually comes up and how to work with it, and how it can actually be worked with, compared to like if you're new to this and then you meet something with hate or it's gonna get worse, and if you're not sure how to work with it, it's gonna be very hard. So I'm here, and I can also facilitate healing if you have like uh, strong emotions that are holding you, or physical pain, or other things like that. I can uh, uh, make this make this or make a liberation of this, and then you can, it's easier to work with yourself. And of course, I will also hold you accountable and give you motivation, so that you don't like just start a little bit and then you go, oh no, that's not for me. But as like with any, like if you would be uh, teaching piano, you should have a piano teacher. So because yeah, that piano teacher will have you accountable, and you can then easier, yeah, know what to work with and keep yourself in the momentum. So with that, I'm gonna end this video, and I'm also in my next video I'm gonna talk a little bit more of or with about spiritual alchemy, and also I'm gonna be talking more also about emotional alchemy, because these are aspects of the holistic alchemy approach and the modality healing. So it's more like isolated, I would say, but now you know what holistic alchemy is, and this is a great way of transformation